Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Come back again with us in our channel
Voice of Ummah.
Voice of Ummah. That this is the last podcast for us,
Yeah.
and today we will discuss or sharing about
Sharing.
the daily activity in our boarding school.
Yeah.
And I am Muhsuh Dihodik.
And I am Muhammad Narfikri.
Yeah. Okay. Well, directly for the first question, I think for Fikri. Today you stay in boarding school or not?
Yes. Until now, I stay in Islamic Boarding School.
Oh, how do you feel stay in boarding school?
I feel so happy and enjoy because
Oh,
I have new friend and
friends.
I have a new organization and experience.
So in your boarding school is so much friends in there.
Yeah, so much. I have friends from Sumatra and Batam or Palembang and any others.
Is there from Madura City?
No, no.
Oh. And talk about the daily activity in boarding school. What do you do usually in your boarding school?
Usually there is nothing different about our daily activities from waking up to going back to sleep. Basically, we students always recite the Quran and pray together. And in the morning, we study reading kitab
Kitab.
kitab kuning. You know kitab kuning?
What kind of kitab?
Uh,
The title.
the title is Riyadus Solihin.
Riyadus
Riyadus
Solihin.
Solihin.
Study but
About akidah.
akidah. Oh,
And yes, I'm reciting the kitab with my kiai. And after that, uh, it's free for santri because after that we prepare and for the student junior high school, they can prepare take a bath and any others.
so when the free time
Yeah.
in the boarding school, what will you do? Come to some place or
Usually I going with my family and in yesterday I going with my family in Gembira Loka Zoo. Yes. In last month I with my friends going to Magelang. I want to ziarah in Gunung Pring. Yes, I like ziarah because I can near with ulama and kiai and give the uh, prayer and reciting Quran. And you, do you ever live in Islamic boarding school?
yes, I first stay in boarding school but in the Madura city.
In Manila City, until now your style in
No,
no.
no.
Why?
Today, yeah, because I think I come to or I stay in boarding school only the senior high school, and today I wanna live in out from boarding school. So today I stay in my room, I think course in the Yogyakarta.
Yeah. So, what did you do in boarding school formally?
Yeah, formally is only because in my boarding school it's not only study, but also I teach students about the English.
I see.
But before it, I think I also study about the religion. Same with you, study about the kitab. But before, beside that, I teach a student, teach a someone or teach a santri who wanna study about the English, and I am be a tutor in there. So the time for studying and also the time for teaching, I think is so it's not much time for me to take rest.
Okay, okay. So, what day you free time in boarding school?
Uh, when talking about the free time in my boarding school, I think when the Monday night and also Thursday nights and all of Santri. I think all of Santri majority. The all of Santri when the free times in the boarding school usually play football together.
Okay.
Uh, Moreover in the Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, Friday, and I am one of the Santri who very smart, who very spirit
Spirit.
to play football.
Mm.
And I think all of Santri playing football in there, and uh, it's much place to play football together with the other Santris.
What did you gain from studying at the Islamic boarding school?
Yeah, one talking about the benefit, I think, yeah, or the something that I get it from boarding school. I think it's so much something that I get it from the I can I I know about the kitab, and I know about the religion of Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, and I think when the boarding school, uh, I feel that I more near with our God, and also beside that, I get the how to teach the student from the 90 until the smart students in the boarding school in the English education, I think. Yeah, I think only that, I think. And beside that is so much something that yeah, is so much something lah I get it from my boarding school.
And did you encounter any difficult when teaching the students?
Yeah, when we'll talk about the difficult, I think when the first time I teach student, because formally before it I don't have experience how to teach students. Yeah, I think only that difficult for me when I teach students in boarding school. Beside that, I think it's not there is no difficult something for me. Yeah, only for the first time I teach student in my boarding school.
And your uh, problematic is same with me
Oh,
because I'm teaching in my
oh,
Islamic boarding school. For me personally, because I also teach Arabic at the madrasah, my challenge is in the Arabic language itself because my basic in Indonesia and in the universitas I study English, but in Islamic boarding school I would like to teaching Arabic. And you know that the Arabic text used in our boarding school in Yogyakarta are translated into Javanese Pegon script. Sometimes I also struggle to understand the meaning as I am not a native Javanese speaker because I'm from Sunda, and additionally the teaching models are focused solely on one text, just one or one kitab. However, this does not dampened by enthusiasm for teaching the student.
Yeah. And also in my boarding school, I think isn't so much language in my boarding school. It's not only there is the English, Arabic, Japanese, but I think all of language in the world there is in my boarding school as like Korea, China, and the others language there is in the boarding school, and all of tutor. I think all of a sudden who become a tutors in there from the language and also the kitab and also the others. This is all of santri who become the tutors in there. I think it's that, yeah, because when we talk about the santri, I think it's so good.
Okay, in is last question for you. What is the difference between living outside and in a boarding school? Since you have left the boarding school and aren't you living in Jogja?
I think it's so different, yeah, between stay in boarding school and stay today in the course and research. I think when we stay in the boarding school, I think it's so much friends and also it's so much experience in there, socialistic, and also we can study together. We can study about the religion and we can study about the some things. But today I only study about the English and yeah, and the others when, but I think each other stay in the boarding school also there is the benefit for us, but
Like,
stay in out the pesantren as like today in the course also is their benefit for us. I think, yeah, but stay in the boarding school and also stay in art is different.
yeah.
And yeah, only that from me. And also what, because I think you stay in boarding school is not only stay in boarding school but also you come to campus because
Yes,
you are the student of
yes, right.
the Universitas Nahdlatul Ulama in Yogyakarta.
Yes.
And I think, what do you feel, and also talk about the tired or not, you have to come to there, go and go home. Yeah.
If you say tired, I'm tired or not, yes, it can be tiring because on one hand there are responsibilities to fulfill at boarding school. The commute from the boarding school to campus is long, and sometimes class schedules conflict with boarding school schedules. This is what forced me to decide which to priorities, as both are equally important. Yes.
Oh, you also you tired, you have to come to campus.
Yeah.
So I think I hope you always spirit come to
Yeah.
campus and also
Thank you.
stay in your boarding school.
Yeah. Thank you.
I think only it from me and also from you. Only
Yeah.
it. There is no question again. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I think only it from us.
Yeah.
And thank you for you all watching this video and
Don't
the
forget
others.
to
Yeah.
subscribe, like, and share
In the
channel
voice
Voice of Ummah.
voice of Ummah. Yeah, I think uh, wassalamualaikum
Warahmatullahi
warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.
wabarakatuh.